being outdoors, and helping others. It's my privilege to introduce to you today Sandra Badboy.
Bonjour. My name is Sandra Badboy. I live in a house. My Ojibwe name is Sandra Badboy. I was adopted by the North Rock, who had passed away. I'm the youngest daughter of six. My family, they were farmers, and they had lost their farms to the big farmers. So they moved to a small town, Hastings, Minnesota, where I was born and grew up. My dad died before my 30th birthday. My mom had remarried when I was about 5. Growing up was a struggle. By the age of 18, I was convinced that I was going to be a stupid girl who would be nothing. Like I had been told ever since I could remember. This feeling went well into my adult life. Through the years, I had tried to go to school for one reason or another. I had to stop. Many of these reasons were not of my own doing, but what was my doing was not having the courage or the belief that I could do it and to push through. By the age of 30, I had been in an abusive relationship. I had been mentally and physically abused. I finally had the courage to leave with the scars I became. I suffered from anxiety, but with this added post-traumatic, I became afraid of leaving my home. I would often have panic attacks, and my home soon became my prison. About 7 years ago, I had learned that I had anxiety disorder and learning disabilities. And finally, I had a name to what was wrong with me. Little by little, I tried to understand it and learn from it. The major change came when my mother passed away 5 years ago. I asked myself, what have I given my children? I did not want to be this way. My heart would break when I saw my son's face, when I could not watch a game he played in because I had a panic attack. I decided to go to school. I wanted to be a nurse. When we moved to White Earth, I started alternate classes. I was unsure how I would do it. Even if I failed the class, I was determined that I would take it over and let nothing stop me. This was a struggle because my anxiety, it made it so hard. Being in a room full of people I did not know, often at the end of the day, I would go home and be so tired, I would have to sleep because I was so worn out. But I kept going, and I passed alternate classes. Even with this, I was not confident I could pass the boards. So I continued taking classes in the hopes that I would have the confidence to take the boards. But in continuing my education, it helped me tremendously. I was learning about myself and how to learn with my disabilities. I am now graduating with a liberal arts degree, and soon I will have an environmental science degree. I had never thought I would ever have a degree, and look how far I've come. I've been given the ability to dream of where I'm going. I have the strength, the courage, as well as the intelligence to go far. I will continue on my career in nursing, and someday I will have a master's. This stupid little girl with her disabilities and 5 children, who once had no hope, has the dreams of a lifetime. My life. So, to the GED students and mothers who are struggling, I share my story with you in the hopes that it would help you learn from me. Never let anyone tell you you can't do it or you're not good enough. Push through all of that. Go for it. You can do it. With education, there is no limit to what you can do. To the teachers and faculty, to the students, and to my friends, I want to thank you for helping me to achieve my goal. To my children, you have sacrificed to help me get here. This is your day too. Because what I gave, you will gain.
Here comes the hard part.
And to my husband who stood by me, thank you for being there. And to a dear friend of mine who has passed away almost 1 year ago. Through thick and thin, you were there to be there with my family. You've encouraged me to keep going. And my family and I love you, and we miss you. Thank you for this day.